What is good, all my trader and investor homies out there? It's your boy Kevin from Touchdown Trades, your trading BFF, your stock market bestie. Today we're going to be breaking down Hyliion Stock, ticker SHLL. It's currently still toward its acquisition court, but we all know the merger's about to go through. We'll be talking about that in better detail later on in the video, but the main topic of this video is going to be the 3 or 4 day sell-off that we've been experiencing. We hit highs of $58 per share, and then we've since sold off, and we're testing $40 right now. So what is going on with Hyliion right now? Why is this stock selling off? Should we be using this as an opportunity to buy more and lower our cost basis? Or is this a warning sign that's telling us to just completely dump the company and run for the hills? That's what we're going to be breaking down in today's video. If you're new to the channel, this is Touchdown Trades. We talk about the hottest stocks in the market every single day. We have 2 or 3 swing trading videos where I talk about the top stocks in the market right now. So if you're into that type of thing, consider subscribing. All right, so let's jump right into this. We're going to be talking about Hyliion Stock, and we're going to be talking about the 3 or 4 day sell-off, what's been causing it, and my overall plan on investing in this company. So let's get it. Alright guys, so I got a 1 year, 1 day chart pulled up of this SHLL Hyliion Stock, and we can see that we've had a rough 4 days of trading here over the past week or so. We were trading at highs of almost $60 a share, and over the last 4 days, we've sold off towards the $40 level. Why has it been so volatile over the last week? There's a lot of people that have been talking on social media saying they bought up here near the highs and that they're scared that the stock is about to crash, asking for advice. What should they do? Should they sell? Should they run? What is going on? Well, that's what we're going to be talking about today. My answer is just my own opinion. I think you should absolutely not sell. We're coming into some key support areas on the chart, some technical areas that we'll go over a little bit later, but let's talk about some fundamental aspects leading me to my decision to use this as a buying opportunity and not a selling opportunity. One of the main reasons I think Hyliion Stock has been weak over the last 3 or 4 trading days is because the overall market has been choppy over the last 3 or 4 trading days. Not even choppy, it's been weak as well. We hit highs, all-time highs, and then we've since came off those levels, and we're now testing this prior area support. So the SPY, the S&P has been very weak as well, along with, I'm sure you guys are aware with what's going on with Nikola stock. So I don't think that's helping Hyliion. Nikola stock has been accused of fraud by a couple short sellers, and their CEO, Trevor Milton, has been accused of just being a big liar. He has a track record of lying. They say that there's no validity to the claims. Trevor Milton came out and refuted the claims, but it looks like the short sellers do have some meat to pick off the Nikola bone, and it looks like Nikola's hydrogen technology is not as close to being able to get to market as it once looked like. And it looks like Nikola was doctoring the truth a little bit. So I don't think that's helped Hyliion stock. Although I am much more bullish on Hyliion than I am Nikola, I think it's kind of just dragged the overall sector down a little bit because it's kind of put a stain on the sector, right? If a company that went public via SPAC like Nikola merged with VTIQ, Nikola basically did the same exact thing that Hyliion's doing to go public. And if it comes out that Nikola was lying and Nikola did practice some fraudulent acts, then that's not going to look good for Hyliion because Hyliion's going public via a SPAC too. It's an EV manufacturer. Even though Hyliion just focuses on the Class 8 vehicles, it's still, to your average investor, it doesn't look good. Even though we know Hyliion is a legit company, they practice a legit business model, and we don't think there's fraud going on in Hyliion. It just doesn't look good for the industry, right? When you have a company and a CEO that are up to no good in your industry. Nikola also made a deal with GM, and they gave GM like $2 billion worth of stock in order for GM to manufacture their Badger common consumer truck. And why I think this is important, because GM is standing by Nikola. They're saying that they did their due diligence, they researched Nikola, and they're standing by the deal. And this is very important because GM's basically saying, we don't care if Nikola was up to no good. We are so far behind Tesla. We are so far behind these other EV manufacturers that we have to do something in order to catch up. And that leaves Hyliion in a very good spot because other big truck companies are also going to get left in the dust by Tesla, by these other EV companies, and they're going to be looking for companies to do business with. And I think Hyliion is in prime position to make a deal with a big company and give their stock a gigantic boost. If it comes out that Hyliion's doing a deal with some gigantic car company, that Ford wants to do a deal with Hyliion to manufacture a Class 8 vehicle, and Ford's buying a shitload of shares, do you not think that's going to give Hyliion a gigantic boost? I personally think it would. I said made a deal with Ford, but Ford doesn't even manufacture Class 8 trucks, so I don't know why I said that. But say that Hyliion makes a deal with Volvo or Freightliner or Kenworth or Mack, Peterbilt, one of those big Class 8 truck manufacturers, and they make an exclusive deal with Hyliion. That is very, very likely, in my opinion, to happen, and I think it will happen. And that's why I'm using this dip as a buying opportunity to lower my cost basis, to lower my average price, and buy near support levels. I've said it 100 times, and I'll say it 100 times more. I am extremely bullish as Hyliion. I think their ability to see that there needs to be a bridge for the trucking industry to get to total electric. We're not there yet. And Hyliion's using the natural gas that's already has an infrastructure. There's already over 700 natural gas refill locations around the United States. They're going to be adding more. There's already the infrastructure, and truckers aren't ready to just jump straight into a total electric truck. There needs to be that bridge, and Hyliion is going to be that bridge, which is going to give Hyliion the footing to be successful in this industry. I think the comparison between Nikola and Hyliion is not even there. I think Hyliion's a much safer investment. I think it's a better buy, a better deal. It's trading at a much cheaper valuation. It's going to be going public, I think, at like a $1.5 billion market cap. Currently, Nikola's trading at like $13 billion market cap. So I think you're getting a better company at 1/13 the price. That's where we're at. So sure, the Nikola controversy has weighed on Hyliion stock. I think it has. I think the overall market being weak has weighed on Hyliion stock. But you're getting a great deal at this price. I'm not telling you guys what to do or where to buy. If you're in too high, you're in too heavy, then get out all means if you have to. But I'm personally not selling these shares, certainly not selling into weakness. I never sell into weakness. I always sell into strength. I buy pullbacks into support, and then I sell on the breakout. All these YouTubers teach, oh, buy the breakout, buy the breakout. No, I never buy the breakout. I buy pullbacks into support, and that is exactly what we're getting on this Hyliion stock right now. Let's take a look at the chart. Got the daily chart pulled up, and I'll go over my plan right here. We have two key levels coming into play. One being the $35 area support right there, where you have volume traded right there. You have a big day right there, and then also you come back and retest it right there and hold. So that's obviously a valid level. And then we have another valid level up here at like $40.25. So even if we break through this $40 level, we got another level right there at $35 to act as support. So what I'm going to be looking for is I'm going to be looking for this $40 to initially hold, and I'm going to be buying any dips into that level. If that level breaks, I'll be buying into that $35 level. And I'm expecting that $35 level to hold. If it doesn't, I'm expecting the $40 level to hold. If it doesn't, I'll reevaluate, see where I'm at. And if the $35 level doesn't hold, I'll reevaluate and see where I'm at. But I fully expect these levels to hold. I am still in love with this company, and I think if you're a Hyliion investor, you should not be worried. I think this is a company that I personally want to invest in for the long-term future. I could see it trading at $200 a share 3 or 4 years from now. I think the future is very bright for this company. I love their technology, and I love where they're headed. I think this is just the beginning, and we all need to breathe. It's been a rough 3-4 days. It hasn't even been that crazy if you really think about it. It made made a 300% move. Of course we're gonna have a freaking pullback. I mean, give me a break. But I know it's scary when it starts dropping 3 or 4 days in a row, but let's all breathe, let's all relax. Everything's gonna be okay. I hope you guys got something from this video. I catch you guys in the next one. I love all of you. If you got something from it, go ahead and hit the like button. If you're not yet a subscriber, consider subscribing. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace.
Drop.